Hi there, I'm Laura Williams, and welcome to CorporateProfile.com. This is a show where we take a look at the hottest up-and-coming companies of today. And we have a very exciting show. We're going to be interviewing the CEO of Beyond Commerce, Robert McNulty. So let's get started. Let's go meet Robert. And here we have Robert McNulty. Thank you so much for joining us today, Robert.
Thank you, Laura.
So we'd like to know a little bit, general overview about your company, Beyond Commerce, what it does, and...
Right. Beyond Commerce is made up of three pieces. We have three operating divisions. One is BoomJ.com, which is a social network that's morphing more into a social commerce network. And what that means is where they're going to get reviews and information on small businesses and et cetera, on products, what have you. And then we have Local AdLink, which that is our main business directory advertising service that we provide to small businesses around the United States. We currently have about 30,000 small business advertising with us, and
wow,
we've only been up in the last few months. And then iSupply, which is an e-commerce platform much like Amazon.com, and we'll roll that out starting next month, and that carries a couple million products, books, DVDs, computers, etc.
Yes, and also your company is going international, correct? You're going to be expanding these things into the rest of the globe?
Yes, we're actually going to be launching Canada in the next 90 days and Australia right thereafter, and we're also talking to groups in Hong Kong, China now, and so
yeah, that's a huge market. You have like 1 billion consumers.
Right, it's a huge marketplace. So we're looking at that. So the opportunity is large. We just have to pick our shots so we don't overextend ourselves and grow too. We're growing fast enough, but not extend beyond our assets of the company, which are people are assets also besides capital. So we have to be careful how we expand.
Exactly. And what would you say is the strategic advantage of your company to stay ahead of your competitors?
I think the real strategic advantage we have is we've gone to market differently than anybody else, so it's very difficult for people to today figure out what we're doing. I've got 20 years experience in the internet space besides 30 years in retail. So it's hard to duplicate what we're doing unless you really understand that. And then also recruiting great people. We have a terrific staff of people that know how to execute.
Exactly. Well, I would say that you definitely have the experience to make this super successful. Robert has 25 years experience and pretty much a pioneer or a leader, I would say, in the e-commerce and the online retailing and startup companies. You founded shopping.com, which he sold to Compaq Computers a few years ago for $225 million in cash, I believe it was.
Right.
And you also were one of the founders and the CEOs of the Home Club.
Yeah, I was the founder and CEO.
Yeah, the founder and CEO of the Home Club, which, for those of you that don't happen to live in the Southwest, that is a store that has 38 stores and 7,000 employees, which is quite huge.
Right.
So this is really an area of your expertise.
Yeah, big box retailing, much like Home Depot type stores, 100,000 plus square foot stores. And I've been doing it for a long time and been a pioneer in almost every area, big box retailing. I was a pioneer in that, and now in the internet space, and now taking Local AdLink and iSupply to a whole nother level that the internet hasn't seen yet. So it's again pioneering, and we're on the right track.
Exactly, and I say this is something that you're very passionate about. You are not taking a salary, you're not taking a bonus. This is really like, obviously a company that you love and that you believe in, which for me is the kind of company that I would definitely invest in.
I work for free.
Exactly, as we know, like great leadership is the most important thing in any company.
Yeah, leadership is everything. You'll either win or lose by it.
Right, it's a team sport, as they say.
It is a definite team sport.
Great. Well, thank you so much. And for, Robert's company, Beyond Commerce, where he's the CEO, BYOC, and it's traded on the OTC exchange. So definitely a great stock to add to your portfolio. There's going to be so much demand coming up for this kind of services. I mean, nowadays, especially, small customers, everybody needs to be on the web. It's part of marketing. It's part of having your service out there that everybody needs. So obviously huge potential for growth, and it couldn't be a better manager. So thank you so much for joining us today, Robert.
Thank you for asking me to show up. Thank you.